welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another pen for review. It's actually a flashback review. I purchased this pen in 2019. So this is now almost going on for 6 years old. I think it was around the October-November time in 2019. So at least 5 years old. This is a Pelikan M1000 Raden Sunlight. And I really do like this pen. I've always been a sucker for the M1000s and likewise the Raden pens. I first bought a Raden Starlight, which has these strips of abalone like the Sunlight, but it also has some gold dust as well around, sprinkled around the pen. But the Sunlight does not. The Sunlight just has the Raden strips, but I like this a lot. I had seen these being offered on eBay for what was silly money, and I always said I really like this pen, but I'm not going to buy it. And then I was at that point I was still frequenting Fountain Pen Network and FP Geeks, and I think it was on Fountain Pen Network, I saw a guy in London selling the Starlight, which I was for a good price, and then I bought that one. And then about a month later, he listed this one, the Sunlight. So I said, right, okay, I'm gonna have to get both, and very, very glad that I did. You can see there it is a Pelikan M1000. It is a piston filling pen. If I unscrew the cap, you'll see a very large number 8 size Pelikan 18 karat gold nib. This is a medium nib. I do like the size of the Pelikan M1000s. They not only the length of the pen, but also the thickness or girth of the pen, and that they have a number 8 size nib. I just think it ticks all of the boxes. It makes the pen look the right size for me. But you can see in the size of my hand, it's actually a fairly decent size. Can I post the cap? Yes, I can. It will post deeply and securely, and I think that most Pelikans you can post the cap on. It will post past that piston knob, which is good. So I'm glad of that as well, because I'm not normally a fan of posting caps, and I certainly am not a fan of posting caps onto the piston knob. But for me, this is a very beautiful pen. I love it a lot. I've not written with it much in the last year. I do need to write with it a little bit more. Likewise, the same with the Starlight as well. But you can see here, this Raden is just captivating. I like the way that the abalone strips are a little bit thin, but they have a huge range of colours, and it just makes the pen look lovely. So for me, this is a really nice pen. Glad that I added it to my collection. I did pay more than I wanted to pay, both for this and for the Starlight, but it was still way less than that they were selling for, either brand new or on eBay. So I was very glad that I picked it up when I did. I know after purchasing this one, I was kind of on the lookout for the same seller, hoping that he might have some other Pelikan M1000 Radens. I didn't see him selling any, unfortunately. He might have had some. I think I did say to him, look, if you have any more, let me know, because I might be interested in buying them. I'm a collector, etc, etc, etc. But I don't think he came back to me at that point, and I certainly didn't see him listing any other pens. But for me, this is just one of those grail of grail pens that I added to my collection that I really like. So I think with that, let's do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have a Cypress Eggshell 01. We have a Twiko Seishu Dragon in red, a Twiko Seishu Dragon in green. We have a Cypress Eggshell 06, a Cypress Eggshell 05A. We have a Pelikan M1000 Raden Sunlight, a Montegrappa Bartolomeo Ferracina Shiny Circles. We have a Montegrappa Game of Thrones Winter is Here Night King. We have a Montegrappa Extra 1930 Shiny Lines Dove. And we have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition Jane Austen. So I think with that, let's now go and do a writing sample. So this is the Pelikan M1000 Raden Sunlight, and oh, this is a beautiful writing pen nib. It's a medium and it's an 18-karat gold nib. And the reason why I say it's beautiful, I'll show you in a moment, but the ink in here is Robert Oster, and it's gold Antiqua, and this is an ink that I like. And the reason why I say this is a lovely writing pen is that, like, I can do this. This is without any pressure, and then I can do a lot more pressure. This is a bouncy nib. It's a beautiful nib to write with. In terms of line variation, let's take a look. We're definitely no pressure whatsoever. We're getting a Western medium, but if I apply that pressure, I can definitely get a broad, if not almost a double broad. And you can see there from those figure of eights that this really is a good, well-tuned nib, and there's equally no hard starts or skips there. This is a beautiful writing nib. If we do an ink swatch, we'll see how wet this is. Yeah, this is bordering on, if not being, a fire hose of a nib. This really is quite a wet writing pen. What do I like? What do I not like about this pen? Well, I like it enough because I added it to my collection, and I equally like it enough to keep it in my collection. And that's about 5.5 years now. As I did say, I haven't written with it a lot in the last year. I do need to write with more of my older pens. This is a pen, it's a Grail of Grails. I remember vividly when I got this pen, when it arrived, and I've taken it to countless pen clubs and pen shows since. So for me, this is just a wonderful pen. Very, very glad that I have this in my collection, along with the M1000 Raden Starlight and the M800 Royal Gold Raden that I also have as well. These are beautiful Raden pens. They are not cheap though, and I think that's the downside of this, is that these pens are not cheap pens. They are quite expensive. You could certainly get a similar pen for cheaper from Cyprus. Yes, it's not going to have any metal trims or clips on it, but you could similarly get a much lower priced version of a pen like this from Cyprus. And I have a lot of those pens in my collection as well, but I just had to. This was before I discovered Cyprus pens, and maybe even before they were even around. I'm not so sure. But for me, the M1000 Raden pens really do strike a chord, and I'm very glad that I have that pen in my collection. So there you have it. That's my flashback review of the Pelikan M1000 Raden Sunlight in a medium 18-karat gold nib. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye-bye.